Welcome to Personal Finance. In this video, we are going to go over the financial gain of becoming a physician in the US, as it is one of the lengthiest and most expensive professions to study. There are three main reasons why becoming a physician in the United States is still worth it today. According to Medscape, the average medical student comes out with around $200,000 in student loan debt. This figure, coupled with the number of years it takes to become a practicing physician, has led many people to believe medicine is simply not worth it. However, I am here to show you why becoming a medical doctor is still one of the best professions you can pursue, as long as you are passionate about it and you are not just looking for the money. Yes, medical school is really expensive, but education is an investment in yourself. And like any other type of investment, we have to look at the return on investment to see if it is a good or bad deal. Going back to the Medscape article, the average student comes out of medical school with just under $200,000 in student loan debt. So you might be thinking that this is an absurd amount of money, and it is. Here's the catch. The average medical doctor working in primary care makes around $243,000 according to Medscape. And if you look at physicians working in specialties, they average around $346,000 a year. So as you can see, doctors come out with an unusual amount of student loan debt, but they also make an unusually high income, an income which they can use to repay back their loans in no time. Let's look at an example. Let's say Jane Doe goes into medicine because she's passionate about helping others, especially children. Naturally, Jane chooses pediatrics, one of the lowest paying specialties in medicine today. Knowing this, Jane is worried that it will take her decades to pay back her loans. Here's why she's wrong. Pediatricians on average make around $232,000. This is before taxes. So let's say that after taxes, she would keep about $140,000. Taxes take into account way too many factors. So let's say, for the sake of the argument, that she brings home $140,000 a year after she's paid her taxes. If she lives like the average American and spends $50,000 a year for her living expenses, she would have around $90,000 per year to pay off her debt. Remember how the average doctor comes out with just under $200,000 in debt? Well, this means that she would be able to pay off her loans in less than 3 years. After that, she would have the rest of her life to live making over $200,000 and more every year. These are averages I'm working with. I also picked one of the lowest paying specialties in medicine. I could have easily picked an orthopedic surgeon who makes over $500,000 a year. And in that case, it would have taken him around 9 months to pay back his debt. My point is this: do not let people tell you that you'll never be able to pay back those loans, or that it's okay if you take 25 years to pay them off. The interest in these loans is quite high, so if you can, pay back your loans as soon as possible. The second reason why I think becoming a doctor is one of the greatest financial decisions you can make is because of the job security the profession has to offer. Very few professions can parallel this benefit. My friends from college who studied accounting or engineering had to move to a different city, and in some cases, different states, to even find a place to work. And I don't mean to disrespect accounting or engineering majors. They're both great careers. They simply do not offer the flexibility of being a physician. As a physician, you can work anywhere in the world. As long as there are human beings living in your town, a doctor will always be needed. And if you're a specialist, you are in even higher demand. This means that less desirable regions of the country pay higher salaries to attract more doctors, since they can practically work anywhere they want. If you are finding value in this video, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. But it's not all about the money. You would be miserable in a profession you hate. All the money in the world couldn't bring you happiness. This brings me to my next point: being passionate about medicine. The satisfaction of a job well done, while helping a fellow human being have a better quality of life, is a fulfillment that few other professions can offer. Medicine is truly noble in that sense, and you must be altruistic in order to enjoy it. Medicine is very demanding. You have to sacrifice personal time with your family, as well as dedicate many hours to studying. But once you're in practice, and you can see the tangible effects of helping others, you feel the rewarding satisfaction of a job well done. Additionally, you will be very respected among your peers. A medical doctor is always one of the highest standards in the professional world, and I am not suggesting that you should go into medicine for the social status, not at all. But I am suggesting that human beings crave respect and acceptance in society, and you will find both in this profession. Just remember to stay grounded and respect everyone, regardless of their social standing. Needless to say, becoming a doctor is one of the hardest things a human being can do. It takes years upon years of preparation to even be called a doctor. But once you're there, you have to keep training to keep updated in the profession. It is also very expensive to train as a physician, especially in the United States. And it is very demanding as they work long hours and face death on a regular basis. Clearly, not everyone would enjoy being around sick people all the time. It is for a select few only. However, becoming a physician also guarantees that you will have a very large income. If you manage it well, you would become a millionaire in no time. By doing so, you'll have a fantastic life, and you'll be able to help others, financially and professionally. Also, you would never have to worry about getting laid off, since we have a shortage of physicians across the world. And if you wanted to move to a different country, having graduated from a US medical school should open many doors. And last but not least, being a physician allows you to interact with patients in a very personal connection. Think about it. When you go to the doctor, you tell them your deepest concerns within the first minutes of meeting them. So, if you care about the well-being of others in a morally responsible way, if you have the attitude and the respect, and you are passionate about the profession, do not let student loans deter you from pursuing your dream. As long as you remember that medical education is only a layer on top of the morality and the ethics that the student must already possess before starting medical school. If you found value in this video, please like and subscribe. And if you think your friends and family might benefit from watching this, please share it with them. As always, thank you for watching.